So yeah, cars have been stripped down to this state, still rolling. We made a mess over here. Obviously, the engines and gearbox are taken out. The engines have been sent back to Jeroen at DBM and they have been stripped down, and everything is kind of as it should be, which is sweet. A fair season of abuse, to be honest. Like, Connor's car was running a little bit less power than my car this year, because obviously we don't want to try anything too experimental with Connor's car. We want to make sure that his car will just make it through the rounds and do exactly what it needs to do without any issues. Me, on the other hand, a bit of a guinea pig for trying like more power, more RPM, all that kind of stuff. So we were probably running like maybe 100 horsepower more than Connor's car last year, and also with the bigger Pulsar turbo, we were also revving to like almost 9,000 RPM with the standard front sump setup and standard oil pump, just with billet gears in there and some modifications to the oil pump by Jeroen at DBM. And when the engines were stripped, everything was like absolutely brand new. Like the ACL race bearings and everything were ready to go back in, basically. So very happy with that. It's a testament to the work that Jeroen does with the engines and how good they are. So they will be refreshed fairly shortly and ready to be sent back and ready to go back into the car. I did send the engines complete, so manifolds, turbos, everything on them. So when they come back, it should be just a case of just dropping them into the cars and like not a whole pile of work, let's say. Other than that, the cars are still dirty. I actually just haven't really had time to wash them or go through them properly. I did go through them on the lift when they were in, getting the engines out and stuff. I went through all the chassis points, everywhere that we've had like stress cracks and all that kind of stuff before. Double checked all of that we reinforced last year and stuff, and everything's perfect basically. So I know the chassis are good and ready. There is some fab work that needs to be done. The front of the cars need to be, I'm going to put the same design as Connor's car in the front of my car. So basically it's just like, I'll show you my Fion's car in a second. It's very simple. But Connor's car, if you go to the back of it, well done piece here, because it got a tip at one of the rounds and it bent the frame small bit. So it's just a matter of cut the legs off, make a new bash bar. And then while I'm doing that to this car, I'll also put a bash bar on my own car as well, because mine also got a tip in Germany. So both of the back of the cars need to be just basically chopped off and redone. That's not a big job, that won't take too long. Also the back of my car over here, we had a practice lap with Oriel Nielsen last year where his wheel ended up in here and like completely wrecked this piece. So we're lucky that our roll cage ties into the top mount of the shock, because if not, that probably would have been a lot more damage, to be honest. But this is also wrecked from previous years. When we built this car first, we were trying to make it as light as possible and stuff. So we cut out all this, and like this was kind of flimsy from the get-go, but now that it's all wrecked here, it's not great. So I'm just going to chop this off right here and just let the clamshell be the mount, and I'll bring some points up to it and stuff, and it'll be fine. Other than that, everything in the cars is pretty good. We're going to put new subframes in the cars. We're working with Vital Fabrications. Ryan is going to do like a 3D CAD design of the subframes so we can get the cars like back into proper good shape. The subframes of the GT86s from factory are a little bit weak, and when you do cut them up to put in the winters, they do kind of flex and twist a bit too much. There is a lot of reinforcing to do. The subframes do end up being really, really heavy, but hopefully by doing it in CAD with Ryan, we can make it that it'll just last a bit better basically, and hopefully not bend too easy if we do hit a wall or another car or something. But the cars are getting full new body kits. That'll be quite cool to show you. I'm not going to tell you about the team, about what the plans are for Driftmasters this year. I'll let Connor do that side of the video, let's say. And yeah, that's kind of it, I guess, for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for the support. Obviously, without the drive from you guys, I would not be trying to put myself under this much pressure to make any of this happen. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.